Hi, and welcome to livingpianos.com. I'm Robert Estrin, introducing a very special piano, the Hailun Model 178. So you may wonder, who is Hailun? What is Hailun? China is today the epicenter of the piano industry. 10 times more pianos are sold in China each year than in the United States. It's an explosive industry with the entire new consumer class pretty much obsessed with pianos. On my recent trip to China, as a matter of fact, I saw hundreds of piano companies and visited factories and was astounded with the quality of Hailun. It's not like the Chinese pianos that you see so often in stores here, the stencil brands, the familiar American companies that have gone out of business, and they, of course, import pianos and they put the nice familiar name on, but these are price point pianos. Hailun is a new breed. Now, there are two markets for this piano. The local Chinese market is maturing now, and they want something a cut above. And that is one area in which Hailun is excelled, but also in the export market, these pianos are highly regarded the world out. There are so many design elements that are so unusual in pianos, particularly for Asian pianos. For example, there are two methods for making plates in pianos. Now, while both of them are structurally solid, there's a reason why companies like Steinway and Mason and Hamlin and some of the finest European pianos offer wet sand cast plates, which is the way plates have been made for 100 years ago. But today, most companies are using the much quicker vacuum mold process plate. Now, why would they do that? Well, notice if you knock on a plate like this, it sounds like wood. That's because it's so dense, the metal, that you don't get that metallic edge that you get with the vacuum mold process plates. Of course, that's appropriate for certain styles of music, but classical players want to be able to add that brightness only when putting a lot of energy in and get the darker, warmer tones the rest of the time. A lot of people don't know that the rim of the piano, not just the soundboard, the rim is responsible for a great deal of the tone. You see, the soundboard, which is embedded into the rim, is held there under tension. Now, the soundboard vibrates, the sound goes to the rim. Most Asian pianos have the soft Luan mahogany indigenous to the region. So the sound travels to that soft Luan mahogany and cushions the sound, and it kind of ends there. Whereas the hardwood rims that you find in like American pianos and European pianos makes the sound go back, so you get more of a sustained tone. This is maple, which is a very hard wood. It's expensive. The thickness of the rim is also extraordinary. So you get much more longevity because supporting the soundboard is intrinsic for the longevity of the piano. Since the soundboard has to maintain crown, that slight upward arching, responsible for the power and sustain of the tone of the piano. Many components are German. For example, the strings are the Roslo strings that are used on the finest European pianos. Also the German felt, which is reinforced for the warmer tone than you get with the Japanese felt, which is a harder, hot press felt instead of a cold press felt for that nice warm tone. There are also so many thoughtful touches in the design and the implementation of the design of Hailun pianos. You know, we've all gotten used to, in modern pianos, to have slow close fall board. Very nice to protect delicate young hands. When kids get rambunctious, you don't have to worry about it. But only Hailun has something you've probably never seen in a piano, which is a slow close lid that you can easily close and open with one finger. What a delight. Now, this is actually tremendous value. Not only does it make it easy to open and close your piano, but it encourages you to close your piano when you're not using it. Even your kids can open and close it. Why is this so important? Well, the elements take their toll on your piano. For example, if you leave the windows open at night, the moist night air over time will corrode your strings. So this is a way that you can easily keep your piano closed. It doesn't have to be a pain. I can also tell you from experience, there have been times that I've had my piano in such a way that I couldn't get to the side over here, and opening a lid from this angle can really hurt your back and your arms. It's so awkward, but with this piano, it's just a total pleasure. Also, something that is an industry first is the transferable limited warranty for a full 15 years. This is unprecedented in pianos and gives a real assurance on the purchase. Thanks so much for joining me again, Robert Estrin at livingpianos.com. And remember, free delivery anywhere in the United States on this piano. Any questions, you can email me, Robert at livingpianos.com. Thanks so much for joining me.